We'll proceed with Mangalacharan. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वे तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशोतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री गंधर्व गिरिधारी महाप्रभु की जय। लक्ष्मण स्वामी भगवान की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की जय। So thank you all again. Once again, welcome all of you. Monica, Suma, Shruti, Shashikala, Suresha, Raviteja, Jeevan, Medha, Soumya, Madhusudan, Jayashree, Deepak, Ankita, Bhuvaneshwari, Ashok. Thank you all. Yeah. So this Sunday we will not have our regular class because neither me or Premanati Prabhu are there. Premanati Prabhu has gone to or is in Mayapur today. He traveled, I think, today. For 2 weeks, he has gone for a teacher training course at Sridham Mayapur. It is also part of our Bhakti syllabus. I meant to say to have a proper training of how the skills of a preacher or a teacher should be. So I could not accompany him. However, has gone for that is very nice. So he was not there also tomorrow. I am here in Hyderabad for a family function. So that for that reason we couldn't have the session planned for tomorrow. And I'm very happy to see that many devotees out of their difficult busy time they have joined today. Thank you all. So now that all of you have taken Siksha last week, or at least most of you have taken, and many of you are planning to take Siksha by next Siksha level, which is coming in 4 months, June of 1. So the same syllabus applies. There is no change in syllabus. If you have not taken Siksha at all, this time on February 1st, so after exactly 4 months, the next Siksha will be there. So kindly plan your study activities. If your husband has not taken, or your wife has not taken, or you personally have not taken, so kindly plan that way so that you can take Krishna Sevak. If you have already taken Krishna Sevak, then you can plan for Krishna Sadhak, which is the next Siksha level. So every 4 months, normally in all ISKCON temples, we have this system of following Siksha. So kindly do not hurry up or rush up at the end moment, because some recordings are also there, some audio of Srila Prabhupada to be heard and completed. I'm not sure how many of you who took Krishna Seva completed that audio recordings. So this is the time you take out. You plan, divide in total of 4 months, how you can accordingly make it happen. If you do not have the syllabus, let our coordinators know. They can help you with getting the next syllabus. If you have any personal questions, don't assume anything. I understood some of the devotees are under assumed that this is a Diksha ceremony, some initiation is happening. Some of them didn't join because of that. Some of them understood this, that we are going to take commitment for 16 rounds. So please do not assume. you feel free to ask to the coordinators. They can help you in understanding. If there are certain genuine things, we can really help you out. So don't worry about those things. Okay. And because most of you have taken Shiksha, so ideally you are now not in level 2, you are in level 3. Okay. So level 1 was before you took Shraddhavan, 2 rounds commitment. Level 2 was from Shraddhavan till, you know, Krishna Sevak. So all of you who have taken Shiksha, they are all in level 3. The topics will be continuing on level 3. All can attend. This is open to all. Nothing with respect to if you have taken or not, but just to say that your batch has been promoted. Okay, all of you are welcome. Wonderful devotees. So please continue with us. Any questions here, or we can proceed? I think okay. If there are any, please put in the chat box. We'll try to answer at the end. I will share my screen for our presentation today. Our topic is ritual versus spiritual. Yeah, you can see my full screen, right? Or any partly you are able to see a full part.
Full screen, Prabhu.
Full screen, I can see.
Okay, thank you all. So these are the prayers which we already completed. So we'll go ahead. Okay. So today's topic is ritual versus spiritual. So before we discuss this topic, I want to ask also, not ask basically, I want to also share that, like many of them who come to ISKCON, they always see that most of the intelligent people are there in ISKCON, right? Many people, they come from good educational background. They are working in big multinational companies. They are handling various multiple roles which are very much, business perspective. If you see, they are very much challenging, and they're very much, on a high visibility sections. But they're still in the society as well, in the company as well. But they're handling. Many are from IITs, many are from very good MBA colleges, many are good doctors also, many are lawyers. So people sometimes think why all these people are here in ISKCON. Actually, it is not about all of them in ISKCON. It is about people wanting to know that someone should come and explain them and present the subject matter with proper fact, figures, and science. People want to. People are ready to know. Just that nobody is approaching them with this strategy. That how to present the scriptures, how to present the spiritual topics in a way where it is sounding logical, sounding rational, also not sounding, it is actually how it is to be, and based on facts and figures. So the moment someone does that, then they are attracted. So people are ready to give up their life also. You see, so many people, they join ISKCON, they give their entire life to the movement, to Srila Prabhupada. Why? They are so intelligent people. They are not like they didn't get any job or they didn't get to study well. No, they left their high salary jobs and doing and coming and doing those things. Giving up. Why they are able to do? Because someone presented them in a way where they are ready to understand that what is the background, why they are doing something, why they are doing what they are doing. This is the line of today actually. Why we are doing something, or why we are doing what we are doing. The reason behind everything. So there should be a scientific way of presentation. And everything Srila Prabhupada has made ISKCON in such a way, or he presented the philosophy to the Westerners also and to us also in such a way that for everything we now know that there is a reason. There is nothing that we are blindly following. Many a times, sometimes we ask people, why are you doing this? They say our parents have taught this. It is in our community. In our community, everyone follows this. But that is not very much a rational answer, very much a logical answer. And if someone asks more, they say that, Array, don't ask. But just that understand that we're doing it. So then the person also starts following but doesn't know. But we here do not try to discourage people from asking questions. We say, you ask questions. because it is your right to know the answers and to know also what we are doing and why we are doing it. So Srila Prabhupada told us background of all rituals, any ritual that we are following. Why? How many of you are working in corporate sector? They might be knowing the why analysis. Huh? Uh, to find out any systemic root cause. I know this is too much technical, but people would be knowing. Uh, or what is the technical root cause? Yeah. So they say five why. Yes, Bhubaneswar Mataji has mentioned five why. That is called why. So they go to the root cause. So like this, devotees should be very much aware of this why. Everything we should understand in that perspective. Now coming to the question, also I want to tell you one thing. Yeah. So what was the question, that what is bhakti? If you see the screen, what is the definition of bhakti? So we'll understand this from the scriptures. Please repeat after me. All of you can mute. If you have background noise, please do not unmute yourself. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam
भोक्तारं च तपसं
sarvaloka maheshwaram
सर्वलोकमहेश्वरम्
सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां
सुहृदं
सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां
सर्वभूतानां
ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिं रक्षति.
ज्ञात्वा
ज्ञात्वा
मां
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 शान्तिं
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 रक्षति।
रक्षति।
So what is the meaning of this? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram means the Lord is Bhoktaram. Of what? Bhoktaram means he is the Bhogi. Everything should be for him. Yajna tapasam. Any yajna is happening. Anyone is doing any tapasya. Tapasam means any sacrifice. So we are doing so many sacrifices for so many people, right? But the Lord is the ultimate benefactor. Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Sarva Loka. Loka means planets. Any planet you take, all planets together. Maheshwaram. Maheshwaram means he is the supreme controller. He is the supreme authority. So he is basically, by this loka, we understand that everything belongs to him. There is nothing that does not belong to him. And when it comes to belonging, if you see, what is our body made up of? How many elements?
8 elements.
Eight elements. Very nice. Eight elements में क्या क्या है? What are there?
Five, we all know.
Yeah,
Three is
five
mind,
will.
ego,
Yes, mind, intelligence and ego. Very
and
nice,
ego.
Amal Prabhu. Yeah. Five elements में क्या 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 आता है? Air, water, fire, ether, sky. Okay. So five elements plus three elements, mind, intelligence, and ego. So these eight elements are actually the energies of the Lord. Lord says that these are all energies, my energies. So all these energies belongs to the Lord. That means all this energy should be used in the service of the Lord. We'll just continue to understand more on this. So if everything belongs to God, that means everything should be used in His service. And that is called bhakti. Bhakti is very simple. लोगों को लगता है कि भक्ति सेंटिमेंट है. No. Bhakti means the understanding that everything belongs to the Lord and everything should be used in the service of the Lord. That is called bhakti. And what is not bhakti? That everything belongs to me and my family, and everything around me should be used for my enjoyment or my service. Then that is not bhakti. So if any one of you are trying to practice bhakti, you see that if you are in the other category. जब भी आप कुछ चीजों को देखते हो ना, आपको लगता है कि भाई this is for me. There is a, I don't know if I shared this example, that there was a sage and a king, and the sage came to the king and told that there is a bad news and there is a good news. The king was, oh, bad news, please tell me. Then he said, you are going to die. The king was like, oh, I'm going to die. It is really bad news. He was sad and morose. Then the sage said, don't worry. The good news is that you are going to die, but you are going to go to heaven. So he was very happy. Oh, nice. I am going to die definitely, but I'm going to go to heaven. Then after some time he came and then he said, there is again a bad news and good news. The bad news is you are going to heaven. So he was thinking that he will go to heaven and he will enjoy a lot. The king was thinking after dying. And the sage said, even if you go to heaven, there are mosquitoes. So he said, mosquitoes? How come in heaven there are mosquitoes? But because you were saying maybe some part of section there are mosquitoes, oh, then they will be troubling me. I really cannot enjoy. Even if I am trying to enjoy, there will be mosquitoes will be biting me. They'll be troubling me. Then he asked immediately, what is the good news? He said, okay. The good news is that even if you have mosquitoes in heaven, you will have a mosquito net. Okay. Then he was very happy. Oh, I have a mosquito net. Then after some days he came again. He said there is again a good news and a bad news. The bad news is even if you have a mosquito net, there will be hole in the mosquito net. And then he's asking, okay, what is the good news then? The good news is that there is a thread that will be available. So you can tie up that hole. But you have to take a needle with you while you die. So the moment you can take a needle, you can tie up actually there. Thread is available there. So that is the good news. So he was very happy, king. Then he was thinking, is there any more good news and sad news? Then he said, no, no, no. The sage said, no, nothing. But did you understand anything? The king was thinking, no, I understood that everything is now handled and taken care. I just have to take a needle while I'm dying. But then later he realized that actually when someone dies, he cannot take anything. Right? So we are trying to take so many things, but actually we are trying to build so many things, but we cannot take. We are building relationships, we are building buildings, we are building, accolades, accomplishments, so many things, but we cannot take anything. Then the sage said the king, actually, why you are so proud, oh my king? It is not about good news or bad news. It is about the story for you to understand. You cannot even take a needle. Then for what you are so proud? For what you are so much thinking that all of it belongs to me? I am the king of this country. So, including citizens, everything belongs to me. Actually, everything belongs to the Lord. There is nothing that belongs to us. So, we cannot carry anything. And why this story we are discussing? Because to understand this fact that our life is now centered around this thing that everything, moreover, whatever we see is belonging to me. This is made for my enjoyment. But actually, it is not the true. Bhuktaram Yagyantapasam. Sarvalokam Maheshwaram we discussed means everything should be used in his service. Now, the question might come from your side that why we have to do so many things for the Lord. Maybe I will just say that one thing. Like, let's say I have this laptop and someone takes, then what shall I call? That person is a chore, right? We say thief. Because that person has not taken my permission and has taken my laptop. Definitely, this laptop also belongs to the Lord. But whenever there is no permission, whenever there is no acknowledgement, then that person can be titled as a very nice name, which is CHOR, chore. Okay. So, similarly, when we are doing things, when we are saying things, and we are not giving an acknowledgement to the Lord, we are not taking permission from the Lord. That means also that we are becoming thief. We are becoming chore. If we are thinking that everything is meant for my enjoyment, not for the Lord, then we are actually becoming thief. So bhakti is actually not optional. People are thinking कि भक्ति तो ठीक है, जब एज आएगा तब करेंगे. Whenever that age comes, we will start. You are so young. Now you at least build up your career, settle down, get married, have some kids, have a good family, have a nice apartment, whatever. Then when you are already done with all these things, then practice bhakti. No, no, no. Bhakti is never an option. Bhakti is a mandatory thing because bhakti means acknowledging the Lord. Bhakti means taking permission from the Lord. Bhakti means understanding that everything belongs to Him and everything should be used for His service. So that is an act of life. It is a part of life. It is not something which has to be started at some point in life. It is something which has to be always in the process. So people who do not acknowledge, that means they're not doing bhakti. Even if they are practicing and chanting, let's say, but they are not acknowledging that how the hand of the Lord is present in their life at all times. They are not taking permission for everything. Permission means basically, centering around the Lord. Permission means that. So then they are not practicing bhakti the right manner. Now, many times, devotees ask this question, or people ask this question: what is the difference between religion and spirituality? Both the things sound same, or it is there different? What do you all say? What is religion? Can all of you answer? What is religion? Yeah, tell me. Unmute and speak. What is religion? We write na religion in our exam papers or anywhere they ask us passport when you apply religion, Hindu, Muslim, right? We write so many things. What is religion exactly?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, that's kind of belief, but there is no proper evidence for that.
Belief with no evidence. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It is
What
certain principles. It is certain principles we follow.
certain principles we follow? Okay. Okay. Anything else? What is religion? Yeah, Jivan Prabhu. Yeah, Ravi Teja Prabhu. Others, yeah, please. What is religion?
Prabhuji,
Starting
I'll
it.
speak this one in Hindi.
Hmm.
They some say like जो चीज धारण योग्य है, which the things which are righteousness.
Righteousness, moral codes. Okay,
Yes.
fine. Moral codes or righteousness. ठीक है, समझ गया. Then anything else? Anything apart from these answers? If you have, please speak. If you have the same answer, it's okay. Religion is defined by humans. Oh, yeah, so-called religion. Yes, definitely. Something we are born into. Okay.
Follow belief as a community.
Belief as a community. Okay, okay.
By
देखिए,
the family
हाँ,
ritual.
Rel-
family rituals.
rel-
Okay. Hmm.
Religion is something which we are taught to or we are supposed to do, like dharma. What is our dharma? If I am a Kshatriya, my dharma is
Okay.
to protect, right? If I am a
Okay.
Brahmana, so that's my belief is that
But
is religion. How the religion is defined in ancient. Now there are so many definitions. Yeah.
got it. So all of you are right. Means all of you have answered. I will not say right, but mostly I understand that it is based on faith, right? Mostly all of you are telling that religion is something which is based on faith or practices or beliefs, right? Or something which is kind of whatever rituals we're following from there from time. Based on that, we call it. Now you tell me, faith can change. Faith can change. Today, whatever faith we have, tomorrow our faith changes many times. Many people change their faith also by taking some money or getting some benefits. So is that religion then? No. What is then religion? If faith and belief are religion, if practices are religion, then it can change. It is not always fixed. Religion is something which can be called in Sanskrit as dharma. And dharma is something which cannot change. It is not about Hinduism or Mohammedan or Christianity, not about that. We'll discuss that more. To understand that, I will just share one thing here. So what do you see here? You see a cup and some mirchi and some sugar, some chilies. So what is you're able to hear me now, or there is you can hear me now clearly?
Yes, Prabhu, we can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah. So if you see what is the dharma of a sugar, it is always sweet. Whatever you do, tomorrow if you take sweet and it is actually spicy or salty, you will say that, oh, no, this is not sweet. This is not sugar. Directly you will tell. So the dharma of sugar is sweetness. Similarly, what is the dharma of chilies? It is always spicy. Always spicy. Can any one of you remove this kind of attributes from chili and sugar? No. Even similarly, fire, if you take also, the dharma of fire is that there will be heat and light. So nobody can remove this behavior or nature of sugar or chili or fire of being sweetness or spicy or heat and light from them. It cannot be changed. That is called dharma. Occupational duty that cannot be separated from us. Our dharma should be something that which cannot be separated from us. Never, never can be separated. What kind of thing is like that we have that cannot be separated? I know many of you will say many things, but I'll just answer. Many of you will tell soul or something, this, that, and all. You see, everyone in this world is serving someone. Someone is in a family setup, he's serving his children and wife, or someone is serving husband or in-laws, right? Or own parents. Someone is standing at the border, they are serving the nation, community. Someone is in the office, they are serving managers or maybe the department heads or the business owners, right? In the company. So there are people who are serving. If some there are some people also who do not have anyone in their life, they have some pet dogs. They're serving their dogs. Wherever the dog go, they also go along with them. Don't feel bad about it. In US, actually, what happens when they take dogs out, they have to take something in the hand also, a box kind of a thing. There is a rule that if actually there is some potty that the dog does, then you have to pick it up and by your hand and whatever it is, and you have to bring it at your home and dispose it off. I mean, definitely you can understand who is the master, who is the servant here. Okay, it is not the dog actually. So, so people also serve when they don't have anyone. Sometimes people are alone in their home in a room, whom they are serving. There is no family there. They're happy. Family has gone to their native. Huh? Some people who are married, they can relate to this. They are very happy. Today, Sunday also. Okay, Sunday means okay. Again, Prabhu will ask for class. Saturday. Okay, let us take Saturday. So there is nothing there to be done. So whom they are serving, they will be thinking that what I should do. Their mind and senses, what their minds are detecting, what their senses are detecting. So basically, everyone is always in the state of serving. Then can we tell that the occupational duty or a dharma of a person or a human being is also something which cannot be separated is the act of serving? Yes or no? Like sugar and this. So we'll always be serving because we're working also in service-based companies also now. So, like everywhere it is service, service, service. Zomato, Swiggy also service-based only. Service at home delivery, all these things. So service ही चल रहा है हर जगह. So we cannot separate that. Now you tell me, because we are already serving everyone, people at home and outside and everything, why are we still not satisfied? Even if after we are serving so much? Because the object of service is incorrect. Okay, even if people are serving so many people are giving so much of charity, so much of things, right? Helping each other and trying to contribute many things, still at the end of the day, they are not very satisfied. Why? Because their object of serving is incorrect, not positioned correctly. But you see, all of you wonderful devotees, how many devotees are there? 21 devotees. They are coming week after week. They are taking Siksha, they are distributing books, they are taking part in all programs. Every Sunday class, they are not missing. Why? We are just having some simple sessions, right? You see, and some simple prasadam also, not very grand prasadam. Some simple kirtans, some just little bit of decoration of the deities, and a simple temple also or a bhakti center. Even if the things are very simple, why people are satisfied? Because this is not the object of worship, sorry, service is correctly positioned. That is the Lord. The moment someone makes the object of service to the correct personality, then automatically they feel satisfied. How many of you feel satisfied? Yes, yes or no? Yes, you feel satisfied. That is why you are coming. It is not because of some Prabhu or some Mataji you are coming here actually. You're actually coming because you are satisfied. You are feeling and you want to feel more such satisfied things in your heart. Right? So that is the reason. Even if these things are simple, and so many things we are trying to complicate, but we are not able to do so. Now the question might come, how to do service? You might think that Sumitra Prabhu likes Karela or papaya, or he give examples of gulab jamun so much in the classes. Let me prepare some gulab jamun and bring for him. Maybe he will like it. Then you come to me, then I will tell, no, no, actually I didn't like, I don't like. I just give example, but I don't. No, then the person will say, Prabhu, I was hearing like means things from the channels and all. They say Karela is so good for health. Please have it, please have it. But then that is not to my liking. So will I be pleased with your service? No. Then how I will be pleased? I mean, just giving my example. It can be anything. How will I be pleased? Only when you ask me, Prabhu, what you like to eat? That means the person whom you are doing service, that person has to be asked, ki, what will satisfy you? What will you, which thing you will be pleased? And when we do that to that person by asking, then actually the service or the relationship gets established. What is happening now? I will tell you. We are trying to do many things, thinking that this will make the Lord happy. But actually, we have not asked, and nor that whatever we are doing is mentioned in the scriptures. Then how the Lord will be satisfied? So first is to understand that the object of worship has to be correctly positioned. Dharma or religion means the occupational duty which cannot be separated, which is the act of service. So Srila Prabhupada told this, and okay, we'll come to that. And the second part is about that is called dharma. And how to do that, we have to ask. And by when it is come to asking, we should understand that the Lord has given everything in the Bhagavad Gita. That you do this, I will be pleased. So there is no need of mental speculation. Now coming to the second topic, this is about religion, about spirituality when we come. What comes to your mind when it is spirituality? Actually, there was something I showed in the slide. Maybe if some of you have seen, you can answer already. But yes, spirituality means what?
In search of God, knowing
Search
oneself.
of God, knowing oneself. Okay, what is spirituality? Realizing higher self. Okay, realizing self itself is sufficient, Mataji. There is no higher and lower self, but the topic is higher. Okay. So lower means maybe we can say, in one sense you are right, in the sense like lower self means people consider themselves as body, and higher self means they consider themselves as soul. Yeah, that in that way you are right. Yeah. Connecting with the Lord, spirituality. Okay. Very nice answers. Yeah. Spirituality. So, yes, any other answers which is different from
Understanding the relationship between our soul and the super soul.
not our soul, we and super soul.
Yeah, we and the super soul.
So, our soul means we are different from soul. We are thinking no, we and soul and super soul. Yes, all of you are right. So, spirituality doesn't mean because many. I will tell you why I'm saying this question. Many a times, many organizations they do some topics and they take and they say that you will have a peace of mind after doing this, and people take that. People say that yes, I am practicing spirituality. I am getting peace of mind. Yes or no? Many people tell or not. Tell me. पीस ऑफ माइंड मिलता है मुझे मुझे शांति मिलती है मन को शांति मिलती है मुझे ये करने के बाद सो दैट इज स्पिरिचुअल एंड इन द नेम ऑफ स्पिरिचुअलिटी मेनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस आर डूइंग दैट बट यू टेल मी वन थिंग आउट ऑफ द 8 एलिमेंट्स दैट वी डिस्कस इन द बिगिनिंग हाँ एयर वाटर फायर ईथर स्काई एंड माइंड इंटेलिजेंस ईगो उसमें ये सारे क्या है energies of the lord which are material elements then in that mind is coming or not so mind is a material element then peace of mind is what is a material satisfaction. So how it is spiritual? So those organizations cannot be called spiritual organization who are dealing with peace of mind, first of all. Because a peace of mind means Basically, it is a material outcome. There is nothing spiritual in it. So peace of mind is material. As long as they are not dealing with soul, as long as they are not dealing with that connection with the Lord, soul's connection with the Supreme Soul, they are not doing anything spiritual. Okay. Srila Prabhupada told this thing. I will just share my screen, then you will understand better. So spirituality is something adhyatmika, means basically for the Lord. Okay. There is some slow. So knowing about spirit soul and actions pertaining to spirit soul are spiritual. If anyone is teaching you, if the Bhagavad Gita is teaching you, or our scriptures are teaching you, or any mentor or any organization is teaching us that how to do actions pertaining means related to the spirit soul, then that is spiritual. If the actions are at mind level, control your mind, control this, do this yoga, you will be able to control your mind, control your intelligence. That is not spiritual, that is material. The spirit soul means automatically spiritual means spirit soul has to be there in action. And any actions considering that is spirituality. Now, this thing I wanted to share, that sometimes people think that what is the background of any ritual that they do. If they don't know the background of the ritual, then it is purely sentimental. Let's say we are doing many rituals, but we don't know the background. We just say that, like parents were doing it, so we are doing it. Nowadays, Gen Z kids, they don't, even if you ask them to bring a glass of water, also they will ask you why. They're asking because they want to know the reason. Why don't you go? They will be asking like that. For everything, they want to ask why. Why? So the reason, like, because we are following, because our parents were very much obedient. We are little less obedient than them, and our next generation are going to be not totally obedient. They will ask everything why. So we should have really logical answers. Hmm? And if we do not have that knowledge and we only do the ritual, it is sentimental. And similarly, if you are only ignoring knowledge, but our swing is towards rituals. If it is only means ignoring rituals and only knowledge, then it is sentimental. And if it is only rituals, ignoring knowledge, then it is dry speculation. So Srila Prabhupada used to say, philosophy without religion is mental speculation, and religion without philosophy is sentimentalism. Religion without philosophy is sentimentalism, and philosophy without religion is mental speculation. So that we should understand. So neither of these extremes are bhakti. It is a balance of both. Means we should also know the ritual, how to do it, and we should also know the reason why to do it. What to do, why to do. These both things are important. If you know only what to do but not knowing why to do, it is wrong, sentimental. If we know that why to do, but we don't know what to do, then it is sentimentalism. Okay, so we have to be careful knowing the balance of both, that why we have to do it and what to do. Okay, so going next ahead. So what are our current activities? I will tell you what are the current activities. So this is our current activity. Rituals have become business now. What kind of business? That if you clear me this exam, I will give you laddus. Or today I come and I broke two coconuts. If you give me this, then I will break four coconuts next time. Or I will give more donations to the temple next time. Sometimes devotees say, sometimes people they go to Balaji temple, they go and they say that, Prabhu, I have come this time. And if my dream gets fulfilled, whatever I'm asking for, my prayer gets fulfilled, then I will again come next time to you also. I don't sometimes understand, is the Lord going to take darshan of the devotee or the devotee is going to take darshan of the Lord? If I come again, so the Lord is waiting for us, that, oh, my wonderful devotee, he's coming today, I should be jumping and dancing. It is not like that. So it is stupidity. For what reason we are going to the Lord? Sometimes we're giving, laddus and preparations to the Lord. Do you think Lord doesn't have all these things? There is no one to Ganesha we give. Don't you think Mother Parvati has enough modaks made for Lord Ganesha? He doesn't need any modaks from us. So that is pure sentimentalism, thinking that we can give something to them and they will be really happy. They'll be really pleased. That is also understanding, not understanding that what the person wants. Thinking that maybe I am thinking this will please him and yes, this will please him. And the third thing is that whatever we are going to give the Lord also is coming from his energy. So it is his energy. We are going to give his energy to him. It's like I take some money from you and I'm returning you and thinking, see, I have done so much for you. Now it is your time to give me in return. But it's actually everything belongs to him. What we can really give him. So these rituals have become a business of asking what we want, of fulfilling our desires. So that is purely stupidity. Okay, I know many of you might feel so much bad, but please bear this to understand. Prabhupada is wanting you to direly waiting for you. This is another thing. One is that rituals as business. Second is concocted rituals for our sense gratification. Concocted means modified rituals. We have understood some in a different way. You see many people, many times you will see that, okay, bali chadhate hain. I don't know from where this bali pratha and all this come. They are giving that bali and then the moment they take, after doing bali, we ask, Are the bali is given to the Lord, na? Then keep it here. No, 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 this is prasad. Should have it. So they have their own concocted ideas. Ki we should have bali and then we should have that. This is actually nothing to the Lord. It is only for their enjoyment. They are planning. So, okay, this many people are at back home. So these two things will be enough for them now. So let us give bali and take them. So that is very much concocted to derive pleasure. This is also not accepted. This is ritual without any background or knowledge. Why are we doing this? Do you see this? Are you able to hear the sound also?
No, Prabhu. No
No,
voice.
no. Okay, no voice. I will share. Okay, 1 second. Share sound. So you can understand that what they're doing. They're trying to. This is a Ganapati festival. They do Visarjan, right? They take. This is very common. That is happening. What they're doing? They are fully high in ecstasy. High. Okay. And they're dancing like anything. So Ganpati Bappa is thinking, really, you people are torturing me. All masala music and dance and all this. What is this? Did Ganesha Puja or whatever festival we're doing is really meant to be done like this? Because they are doing not on the right platform. They are doing for what? Actually, who is enjoying here? Is Ganpati Lord is enjoying? No, these people are enjoying. But ideally, on that day, who should be enjoying? Lord Ganesha. So the Lord is not enjoying with our activities. The people have made even the rituals to for their enjoyment. That is where everything goes wrong. You see what is happening in Holi? Tell me, what is happening in Holi? People apply colors. Okay, there will be so many festivals and cooking and all those things. They will do many things. Okay, all nonsense things. But they will do coloring. They will go to another's house, friends, sweets. But if you ask anyone by just going on the road, why Holi is celebrated? None of them can answer why Holi is celebrated. Can any one of you answer why? What is the purpose of Holi? What is the purpose behind the ritual of Holi?
There are many stories goes by Prabhuji. One is like celebration of whole what do you say defeat
This is
of
a
dark. or the defeat of evil,
evil.
like
Yes,
Holika
yes.
Dahan, if we can recall.
Exactly. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. I'll just pause here. So Holika Dahan happened on this day. Holika was a sister of Hiranyakashipu, and Holika had a boon that she cannot burn in fire. And Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill Prahlad Maharaj, his son. So he told his sister Holika, so because you cannot burn in fire, you just hold my son like this in the lap and sit on the pyre, wood of fire. And then he will be burnt and he will die. But what happened is the Lord saved Prahlad Maharaj, and Holika, even if she had a boon, because she was holding a devotee, actually she got burnt and she died. So that is to remember the defeat of evil and the sign of victory of the Prahlad Maharaj, of a devotee. So it is an opportunity to remember the pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj. It is to understand that how the devotee can be saved by the Lord. It is not to play colors like this. And on the other hand, yes, even in Vrindavan also, on this specific day, even the Lord used to have a good time and spend time with colors, with his, with Srimati Radharani and with other gopis and with the cowherd boys. They used to play in Vrindavan. So these are opportunities to remember the Lord. Lord can play. It is not for us to enjoy, but people have taken it differently. If you take Navaratri, some corner, somewhere, Durga Devi will be locked. Okay, in a small place. And outside, huge grounds are taken to play. You know what is that? Garba and Dandiya. That has now new celebrations happening. And then and there is a place, I think all lovebirds are meeting each other and they're proposing each other and somehow they are going next level. So that is not meant for that. It is meant to remember that how Mother Durga is the protector. Right? Things like that. What Navratri the people are doing. Similar Deepavali. People are bursting crackers, people are doing so many things, right? Celebrations. But actually it is to remember Lord Ram. They are wearing new dresses, they are going flashing. Huh? They're how they're wearing what and where they're wearing and what they're preparing at home to satisfy their own senses. But actually it is nothing with the Lord. They are neither remembering Lord Ram. Where is the crackers there? There were no crackers in Vedic times. So that means what is happening in all these rituals, we see that the purpose is lost. The object of service is different. The object of service has become what? To satisfy ourselves, not the Lord. Yes. Okay. So I will just go a little bit ahead. Another 15 minutes I will take. Okay. So please bear. Is it okay for all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
थोड़ा समझेंगे तो तो bhakti, many people say that bhakti should be in the heart. Don't show it off. If you go out, they will say मेरे मन में बहुत भक्ति है भगवान के लिए. आपके जैसा नहीं है कि हम तिलक लगा के ऐसे धोती कुर्ता पहन के सब करते हैं. मन में होना चाहिए, मन में. Even some people are there. If I ask also after 1 year of attending classes, Prabhu, are you chanting? Yes, Prabhu. I chant mostly at the mind level. I chant. So they mostly they do this मन में होना चाहिए. You tell me, I will give one example. If a mother is sleeping in the night, deep sleep, and the baby is 3 months old, sitting next in the cradle, ठीक है ना? The baby cries, and the mother got to know that the baby is crying. The mother wakes up and sees one eye that yes, the baby is crying. So the mother will think, it's okay. I'll just pray that the baby will not cry, and then she will sleep off. Will the baby stop crying? No. Just by mind level thinking of the mother that that baby should stop crying will never stop the baby to cry. What is required? What we see the mother does, out of love for the baby, the mother immediately wakes up. And what she does, because the baby is crying, she sacrifices her sleep and gives service to the baby by feeding the baby breast milk, mother's milk. So there are two things involved. One is sacrifice of sleep. One is service to the baby by feeding. If we love someone, it cannot be only in the heart. There has to be some tangible physical activity. If we are doing only in the heart, it is actually sentimentalism. We are thinking that this will please the Lord. No. Then the mother also can think like that and the baby will go to sleep. No. So sacrifice and service, these two things has to happen. So in bhakti also, Prabhupada said, normally if you ask what is bhakti in English, people will say devotion. Prabhupada didn't use this word devotion anytime. If you see his books, he used bhakti means devotional service. He never used only devotion. Only devotion is again in the mind. हाँ मेरा मन में बहुत ही प्रेम है भगवान के लिए. So that is not required. Devotional service means a tangible act, a physical act to do something for the Lord. एंड टिल द टाइम जब तक आप नहीं करते हो ये टैंजिबल और फिजिकल एक्ट तब तक वो सेंटिमेंटलिज्म है. तो मन में भक्ति नहीं होता है, दैट इज स्टुपिडिटी. पीपल हु टेल्स दैट मन में होता है दे आर एक्चुअली एस्केपिस्ट फ्रॉम दैट फिजिकल एक्टिविटी. You will notice them, they will be escaping, not committing. Escaping means not committing. So that is the nature of that person. Next we'll try to understand. So when the purpose is to serve the Lord, then the ritual becomes spiritual. So with service attitude only, सेवा जब आप करते हो ना भगवान के लिए, when you do that seva, then only the ritual becomes spiritual. Means you know the purpose that we discussed now, that the purpose between Holi, purpose behind Navratri, purpose behind Deepavali, purpose behind Janmashtami, purpose behind every ritual is actually, it is not like rituals are bad. Ritual is correct. When the purpose behind is lost, then it becomes a concocted ritual. When the purpose is understood, it becomes spiritual. And what is the purpose? That everything belongs to the Lord. Everything should be used for the service of the Lord. This ritual is to satisfy the Lord. Bhoktaram yagyan tapasam. So then it becomes spiritual. Now some more topics. Science behind our rituals we'll discuss. What is the science behind our rituals? Why we should do rituals? So this is the purpose. What is the science? Just connect. Just connect. Like all of you answered in the beginning, spirituality means connection of the soul with the super soul. भगवान का साथ परम जीवा का जीवा जो है उसका connection. The soul has to connect to the super soul. So if that connect is not happening, that connect again has to happen based on scriptures, not our own mental conclusion. Okay, so we'll discuss this. Can you all repeat this sloka? Patram puspam phalam toyam
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
यो मे
भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
तद अहम भक्ति उपहृतम्
तदहं भक्तिरतं
अस्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
अस्माकं
The Lord is saying, if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, this is like patram, pushpam, phalam is fruit, toyam is water. I will accept it. This is in Bhagavad Gita 9.26. You tell me one thing, this leaf, flower, fruit, and water, are they energies of the Lord or this is coming from us?
एनर्जी ऑफ द लॉर्ड.
The Lord. भाई ये तो भगवान का ही है. तो भगवान क्या मांग रहे हैं? भगवान क्या एक्चुअली मांग रहे हैं फिर इस श्लोक में? हमसे फिर क्या मांग रहे हैं? व्हाट द लॉर्ड इज आस्किंग फॉर अस. ही इज नॉट
लव.
आस्किंग फॉर यस लव एंड डिवोशन. Love and devotion. That is actually not coming from the Lord. That is not Lord's energy. You understand? Love and devotion is our effort, is our consciousness. प्रभु इस लॉर्ड इज सेइंग कि आप मुझे पत्र दो, पुष्प दो, फूल दो, जो भी देना है दो. That is okay. I will accept because that is anyway my property. You can only offer my things to me. But what is your thing? That is love and devotion. You give me your love. Love means what? As we understood, mother does love to the baby means two things:
Right.
sacrifice, service.
Yes.
So it means you do sacrifice, some sacrifice you have to do. You cannot love God in a comfort zone. No, it is not possible. Not only God, you cannot love any person also in a comfort zone. You have to adjust, you have to sacrifice. You have to do something for that person. In relationship, to please, you see so many things we are doing to please the person. भगवान के लिए फिर क्या करना है सोचिए ना. You all think. So how much is needed? So just by sentimentalism or just by thinking that, yes. And what about things? If you go to Ganga Devi, what people do? They offer that water to Ganga Devi, na? Because to Ganga Devi, they cannot offer anything else apart from herself. So everything belongs there to her. So similarly, the Lord, everything belongs to the Lord. We cannot offer. What we can offer is love and devotion. Then comes, these are the last slides. Another 5, 6 slides are there. These are very important. I will tell you one more thing. Deity worship, Archa Vigraha Seva. Why we brought this topic? Many people say, फर्स्ट थिंग वी डिस्कस दैट मेनी पीपल से मन में भक्ति, वो हमने डिस्कार्ड किया. मन में भक्ति नहीं होता है. सैक्रिफाइस एंड सर्विस हैज टू बी देयर. सेकंड इज मेनी पीपल से अरे नो नीड ऑफ एनी अर्चा विग्रह सेवा डीटी वर्शिप. क्या है ये? आइडल्स हैं. दीज आर आइडल्स. भगवान तो कण कण में है. लॉर्ड इज प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर. व्हाई वी शुड गो टू टेम्पल? लॉर्ड इज प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर. I can be sitting at home also and I can pray to the Lord. There is no need for me to go to temple. Lord is present everywhere. So जाने की क्या जरूरत है? मंदिर जाने की क्या जरूरत है? Why to go to temple? Now you tell me, this Archa Vigraha Seva, you know what does mean? Archa Vigraha Seva means the Lord is actually present in the spiritual world, but he is entering into that stone or into that wood or into that metal so that we can do some sacrifice and service and he will accept it. Because the Lord, how you tell me, how now we want to do some service to the Lord, we want to do some sacrifice for the Lord. How that is visible and tangible? Unless there is no deities, unless there is no Archa Vigraha. So Archa Vigraha is only the form of the Lord, because whenever the Lord comes, na, there is a purpose. राम अवतार में आए, नरसिंह अवतार में आए, बुद्ध अवतार और मत्स्य अवतार, वराह अवतार, any avatar he takes, it is for a purpose. Purpose is to establish something, kill some demon. For his devotees, he will come. Similarly, this Archa Vigraha is also an incarnation of the Lord. It is the avatar. This avatar is only to accept our love and devotion. That's it. A devotee can give his love and devotion to the Lord if Archa Vigraha is present. अर्चा विग्रह ऐसे वैसे नहीं होते हैं. Sometimes I saw that people will be, a stone will be there on the road, they will put a cloth and then people will start worshipping, breaking coconuts and all. No, it is not like that. And one time they opened that kapda, first kapda, cloth, and they see that it was written 3 kilometers to go. Means, that was a sign for reaching some point and then people have done and then people are worshipping. It is not how it has to happen. Archa Vigraha means Ashtadhatu. They have to be made up of. And then that there is prana pratishtha that happens. First is the carving. When the carving is done, you cannot make eyes like this or head like this or no. There are features of the Lord mentioned in the scripture. As per that, we have to carve the Lord. The painter or the carpenter cannot do on its own. Sculptor, he cannot do on its own. He has to see what is there in the scripture. Exactly like that, he has to make it happen. And then there is prana pratishtha for 3, 4 days. The qualified brahmanas come and they establish the Lord in the temple. Prana pratishtha. Today only we had a program here. One Bhakti center we proceeded for this prana pratishtha ceremony. Radha Murlidhar, Shri Radha Murlidhar. So prana pratishtha has to happen like that. Then only they will be ready to accept whatever you are offering. It is not that we do something. And this Artha Vigraha, when it comes, you see who is establishing these principles, that what is to be, how the Lord will look like, and what all principles to be followed while doing Pranapratishtha. Our Acharyas. Who are these Acharyas? Acharyas like Vasudev, Narada Muni, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, Acharyas like them, they have put it. So do we think we are more intelligent than them? No. If we are not intelligent than them, how can we say that there is no deity worship required? मंदिर में तो खाली idols हैं, हम why we should go to temple? भगवान हर जगह है. No. So these are scientists. Many people ask me that Prabhu, why should we believe someone who told something? We don't know that person also. Who is this Vasudev and all? I asked this person, do you know what is uh, F equals to ma, right? Every action has equal or opposite reaction, or E equals to mc square. Did you go do and prove it? Never. You followed blindly. Why you followed blindly? Some guy Newton he told and he is the authority. Like how is authority in physics? Similarly, we have authority in spirituality. So they are authorities in spirituality. They are spiritual scientists. They have given a stamp. Who are we to remove? If we are not, we are already accepting what people are giving in physics and chemistry and everything. We are also blindly following. We are not able to question them. Then who are we to question here? And there is a very nice example I will give of Archa Vigraha. I will not take the long story. If you go to Puri sometime, you will see a very 6 feet deity of Sakshi Gopal ji. That is Krishna deity, Sakshi Gopal. And the name is Sakshi Gopal. Gopal is Gopal, you know, right? Sakshi means witness. And what happened, just to cut a long story short, one time a old Brahmana gave a promise to a young Brahmana in a village. They were staying in the same village, that he will give his daughter to the young Brahmana. When the time actually came, he approached the old Brahmana and told that, please, it is the time, as you have told, please give your daughter to me. We want to proceed with the marriage. Then the old Brahmana didn't agree. Then he said, how can you not agree when you have promised? Then he said, no, I do not have any promise done to you. Then he went to the villagers. He told that this Brahmana had promised me, but now he is not agreeing. Then all the villagers asked, when you both were discussing and he made a promise, did anyone else was there? Someone. He said, there was no one except my Gopal. Okay, your Gopal was there, bring your Gopal. See, that Gopal is what? Is a deity in Vrindavan, in front of whom the Brahmana gave that promise. And he is the Archa Vigraha. We think that Archa Vigraha are stones. No, no, no. Now he went to his Gopal. He said, Gopal, you see, this is my situation. You were there as a witness, so you have to come with me. He said, Arey Baba, I am just a deity. I can only means help you here. I cannot go anywhere. He said, Arey, you are a deity, but you are the Lord. If you can speak, you can walk also, na? So because you are speaking to me, you have to walk with me. So that was his connection with the Lord. And he started coming to the village. And the deity proceeded from Vrindavan, following him. From Vrindavan to Odisha, Jagannath Puri he came. And that is the place where the Lord also gave that proof that yes, I have heard. Then he got married to the daughter. That story will cut short. And at same place, Sakshi Gopal in Puri, today the Lord is standing. His name is Sakshi Gopal. So the Archa Vigraha is reciprocating. The Lord is accepting that love and devotion. Okay. So this is not a ritual. Archa Vigraha puja is not a ritual. मन में भक्ति ये सब नहीं होता है. आपको करना है sacrifice and service. These 2 points are clear? Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I will just read out to just save some time. So satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridhavrataha namasyantascha mam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate. So basically, in every yuga, there is a particular thing that is recommended. In the previous yugas, it was mentioned that Satya Yuga, that you have to do tapasya. 1000 years, 10,000 years, 30,000 years tapasya to the Lord Vishnu. Then you can attain the higher realization. Then in the next yuga, Treta Yuga, it was like you have to do, fire sacrifice, yajna. Fire sacrifices of lot costly things, expensive things, and quality things you have to give. And for many, many days, many, many months, you have to do some fire sacrifices with qualified brahmanas to attain self-realization. And third yuga, which is Dwapar Yuga, it came that Archa Vigraha Seva. Archa Vigraha Seva you have to do, meditating on the Lord. You know how many times in the in the temple we are offering to the Lord, there will be 6 aratis and 7 offerings to the Lord every day. In the morning, 4 o'clock, first offering with rabdi and some gulab jamun or rasgulla, some sweet preparations. The Lord only can have at that point. We cannot have at that point of time so many things. He will have. He can have. He is the Bhuktaram Yagatapasan. Then 7:30 again breakfast prasadam with minimum 5 items. Then in the lunch minimum 14 items. There are standards that has to be followed. Then again in the afternoon some fruits. Then again in the evening again 5 items as dinner. Then again in the night before sleeping 8:45 then some condensed milk and some sweets. So many times the Lord is taking accepting all this. So Archa Vigraha Seva is very much highly required. So that was done in Treta Yuga. Sorry, Dwapar Yuga. And the last Kali Yuga, the Lord knows these people are foolish. They cannot do tapasya, they cannot do yajna properly, they cannot give expensive items to me, they cannot do, the qualified brahmanas are not there, they cannot do so much of sacrifices, and they cannot do deity worship also so much nicely. And deity worship कर रहे हैं, कुछ टिंग 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 फोन आया, WhatsApp message, then we move one eye and see that okay, some light is glowing, and then we scroll and we go into that only. Deity worship is gone. So the only easiest thing is Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very easy. Tatatam Kirtayanto Mam. That is why the sloka I was mentioning. That Kirtan. In Kali Yuga, what is recommended? Satatam, always do Kirtan of my name. I know you are thinking that by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we are at the last slide. No, another 2 slides are there. So please have some patience. So Kirtans, it is a Yuga Dharma. And when you do Kirtan, it is not only creating auspiciousness in here, it is for the planet as a whole. I don't know how many of you know, even there are places where there were no rains, there was a drought place. Devotees went and they did Kirtan. They promised the government that if we do Kirtan and rains come, then we are sure that you have to give us something back. Then the government agreed. They did Kirtan and then rains came and they were given a piece of land to build a temple. Many places it has happened that. I don't know how many of you know this. Even ISKCON Tirupati, which is there also, is one of that example. You can ask the history, check the history of ISKCON Tirupati, how it is made.
Sorry to interrupt you, Prabhuji. In my village also people will do Ashtayam, something like that. Now
Yes.
it's not prevailing, but earlier days, olden days, it used to be.
नहीं अभी वही गोल्डन डेज को फिर से गोल्डन बनाना है. सेम थिंग. Okay, now it is always applicable. If in this small room also we do kirtan, na, it will help the entire world. Okay, so that is the beauty of kirtan. Where so much of auspiciousness because this is the Kali Yuga Dharma. We are discussing about dharma, na, that cannot be separated from us. This is the Yuga Dharma. This cannot be separated from this Yuga. So when we are telling that you chant 4 rounds commitment, you take 8 rounds commitment, you take, that is Yuga Dharma. We are telling you to take nothing else. Okay. So going ahead. Okay. Man mana mad bhava mad bhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishyasi yuktevyam atmanam mad parayanah. So the last thing I will tell you that here you see offer obeisances to me, become my devotee, think of me always in mind, worship me, be absorbed in me. This obeisances to me, I will tell you one thing, I don't understand how these people are doing. Obeisances, भगवान को प्रणाम कैसे करते हैं? So normally I don't know, people are doing like this nowadays. I don't know, this is a flying kiss to the Lord or what they are giving. Actually, we are not very far from this, and this like this we'll do. I don't know when. Okay, so people are just doing. Yeah, when the vehicle they will be doing, and then either this system where from it come. This is the pranam mudra. From where this is, even to the elders also they're doing like this. What is this actually? I sometimes I don't understand. Greeting the Lord, greeting it should be in a proper manner. There is no flying kiss that has to be given to him. It has to be as per Shastric. But people are doing this because they don't know how to pay obeisances. They are doing something and thinking it is okay. Even our devotee is also doing it. So it has to be namaskar or obeisances has to be very proper. Please do not do that. This is called Ashtanga Pranam. This is called Panchanga Pranam. Why we do pranam? To show our respect to the Lord and superiors. And Ashtanga Pranam means what? By 8 elements of the body, we are offering our respect. What are the 8 elements? When we Ashtanga we do, our hands will be there on the top, then our head, forehead here, second, our chest is third, stomach is fourth, knees is fifth, legs are sixth, and then mind and words are seventh and eighth. By all these 8 elements, we are surrendering to the Lord. Many times people think, what are the another 2 elements in the body? No, no. Body, mind, words. So six from body, two from mind and words. Similarly, when Matajis are doing, they should do Panchanga Pranam only. Five, because of their body structure, it is made 5 elements they should offer to the Lord. One is hands, then forehead, then knees, and then I think three, another two is mind and words. Okay, so there is stomach and chest is not there for them. So we should offer pranam in this way. Sometimes people ask in ISKCON, why do they do Dandat Pranam not from the front, from the side they do it? First thing in every temple, mostly you will see that either Garuda Dev or Srila Prabhupada will be exactly opposite to the Lord. That means when we are doing direct Dandavat, we are facing our legs to Prabhupada, pure devotee of the Lord, or Garuda Dev. That is not actually accepted. And the second factor is when we are offering to the Lord, our heart we are giving love and devotion. Our heart is on the left side. So that is why we should keep Lord to the left side of the while we are doing the pranam. That is how obeisances are to be paid. All of you are getting it? What we are discussing?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Why we raise our hands? What is the meaning of that?
We are surrendering ourselves to Lord.
Surrender. पुलिस कहते हैं ना आके surrender. हाथ उठा. Like in movies we have seen surrender. Yes. So that is surrender to police. But here we are surrendering to the Lord. So that is the sign of that yes, I am your servant Das. I am surrendering to you. So that is why this raising hands. Mahaprabhu, you know, Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself doing all this in the altar. Yeah. So next is parikrama. So why do we do parikrama? I know many of you might tell that parents have told me to do. My marriage will happen, my job will be there, I will get a kid. So we do parikrama. That is okay. That is your internal thought process. But parikrama, when we do parikrama, that is a circle, right? Who is the center of the circle? The Lord. So basically, parikrama is only done to remember, circumambulation is only done to remember that Lord is the center of my life, nothing else. Okay, Lord is the center of my life. Entire life we are doing now parikrama of our family members and everything. Now we have to do parikrama of the Lord. He is the center, nothing else. So when we do parikrama, we get benefits, sukruti, spiritual credits from the Lord also. Lord gives us too. When the Lord is resting, we should not do parikrama. Altar is open, we should do it for your information. Okay. भगवान रेस्ट ले रहे हो हम बोलेंगे हमारा बिजनेस वही प्रभु हमारा यही टाइम है और ऑल अदर टाइम्स आर आई एम डूइंग नाइट शिफ्ट दिस शिफ्ट दैट शिफ्ट सो नो डोंट डू दैट थिंग व्हेन द लॉर्ड इज टेकिंग रेस्ट then the Lord will be forced to wake up from his taking rest time to give you how many parikramas should be done minimum one good is four and there is no upper limit okay we do tulsi parikrama also 4 times so parikrama or circumambulation that brings auspiciousness see देखो आपको याद रखना है कि when we are doing parikrama the only goal is I want to bring Lord in my center of my life that's it. If someone is doing parikrama but still Lord is not in the center, there is no point in doing parikrama. Lord is in the center means they are doing everything to satisfy the Lord, to please the Lord. They have started that activity at the soul level. Next is sitting in the temple after darshan. How we should sit? Sometimes people sit like full legs here and there. Our legs should not be seen to the Lord, not facing to the Lord, not facing to the devotees. You know, that is why sari, that is why gopi dress, dhoti kurta is required. When you don't have pant and shirt, what you will cover here? Your feet should not be pointing to anyone. That is how we should be sitting. These are all not ritual. That is a respect to the Lord. We should be knowing these things. And we should not sit by making our back towards the Lord. Already we are Bahirmukha. We are coming here or we are suffering here because we have forgotten the Lord. So now we should not miss any activity which will make us forget the Lord more. Tilak on forehead. Why do people put tilak? Many people actually put tilak for fancy and other things. To answer this question, I will ask you why people put sindoor. Now they are not putting sindoor also. I'm saying in earlier times, why they used to put sindoor?
To indicate that they are married.
Yes, to indicate that they are married, to indicate also that that is someone else's property. I should not vouch for that lady or girl because she's just beautiful. She's already someone's property. She's married. I know boys are very happy. They don't have sindoor and all. So they are ready to mingle. Uh, so not like that. Sindoor is a sign of that they are someone's property. Similarly, tilak is a sign that we are Lord's property. It is not for fancy thing. हम अगर तिलक लगाते हैं, that is only means we are property of the Lord. Without tilak, Srila Prabhupada said it is a samsan. Samsan means you know, right? What is that called? Graveyard. Without tilak. And if someone puts tilak, Yamadutas cannot touch that person. Yamadutas cannot touch that person means they will not be able to take that person to Yamaraj if tilak is there. Because he belongs to the property of the Lord Hari. So Vishnu Dutas only will come. Yamadutas cannot come. Now there was one Prabhu, not Prabhu, he was attending our classes, he was drinking, he was a drunkard, he was staying in a PG. He started coming to temple also, he put tilak, so one hand mala in tilak and one hand that bottle of beer he was carrying and he was moving in the PG hostel. So please don't, I am requesting you, don't do that. When you are putting tilak, feel responsible for that. Do not involve in any activities which is not recommended in scriptures. And a devotee is always protected when he is wearing tilak because they are property of the Lord. So Lord has to protect. There is no other option for the Lord. It is mandatory for the Lord to protect him. And tilak means you see, this is the feet of the Lord Hari. This is the feet. Many sampradayas might have different things, but all point to the same understanding that here the straight part is the feet of the Lord, and here in our Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya, this is the lotus. Sorry, this is the tulasi leaf on the lotus feet of the Lord. Tulasi leaf is always offered at the lotus feet of the Lord. Tulasi leaf. So we should understand the meaning. It is not that we belong to the Lord's property. Okay. Then another 1, 2 slides. Yeah, externals affect internals. Wearing dhoti, sari, and tilak. Many of you, I was very happy to see all of you wore dhotis and saris in our Shiksha ceremony. Very, very all wonderful gentlemen and gentlewomen we are looking. And the reason why we should wear dhoti is because it was Shiksha? No. How many of you have seen the Lord wearing jeans and trousers and chaddis and banyans and other things? No, right? Because that is the dress code that is followed in the spiritual world. That is the dress code. So anyone who is from the spiritual world or want to go there has to follow the dress code, the spiritual attire. So the Lord will be always wearing nice dhotis, nice plated dhotis, nice alankars. That is all coming from the spiritual world. So when we also, this material world, their pants, shirt and all that things, right? So that is the attire in the material world. But we are devotees. So we have different attire. When we go to office, we have a different attire. Okay. When we have a function, we have a different attire. Okay, fine. But when we are coming to temple, when you are devotees should have a spiritual attire. That is Vaikuntha attire, you can say. Vaishnava attire. The Lord, we should see also what the Lord is doing. Na? The Lord will be happy by doing that if we do that. Okay. Addressing as Prabhuji and Mataji. See why we are discussing this? These are all rituals, people might think. but there is a reason behind or purpose behind everything. That is why. So these are external. Like externally, when we are wearing dhoti, tilak, sari, but actually by doing that, how many of you felt so much conscious by wearing, right? कि भाई अभी तो गलत काम नहीं कर सकते हैं, एटलीस्ट जब तक मैं पहना हूँ. You will be thinking twice, thrice before doing anything wrong. कि people can observe me. I can bring a bad reputation to devotees and Prabhupada. I should not do this. Then while coming to jeans and pant, you can go and watch a movie and all those things you can do. But you cannot go like you will be thinking twice, thrice कि क्या करें भाई. I have to be very much careful. So that means wearing dhoti kurta and sari brings mode of goodness, satoguni. Else it is rajoguni and tamoguni. So we'll be having those kind of desires. Even external will affect internals. People think, "Ki, what is there in wearing dhoti kurta? I can even have bhakti in by wearing this. That sometimes we're in office, it is okay. But when I come to temple, we should be in that because that brings mode of goodness. The thought process goes like that. It is very helpful for doing bhakti. Addressing as Prabhuji and Mataji. Prabhuji means we are saying that I am your servant, you are my Prabhu, you are my master. I am ready to serve you. How can I serve Raviteja Prabhu? How can I serve Deepak Prabhu? How can I serve Kirtana Mataji or Sashi Kala Mataji? Like that thought. Mataji means motherly figure. Apart from your own wife, you can call everyone as mother. Even a small kid, baby girl also. Once we are doing book distribution and we said, Mataji, normally our devotees are used to do that. Mataji, can you please take this book? She was like, Mataji, teri maa hogi. Main nahi. She was very angry. What? She thought that we are calling some Behenji Mataji like that. Do I look like Mataji? She doesn't understand that we are calling out of respect for her. It is not about how she looks or what she is wearing. So it is addressing everyone as mother. This Behenji is not a concept in scriptures. This is some new thing. Okay, but Mataji, yes. So this is calling or thinking everyone so that will not be seeing others in a sensual eye, not a sensual platform. Will not be seeing people. So that is the reason why we should behave in this way. Greeting with Hare Krishna. Many people think why Hare Krishna we should tell because it's a good thing. Normally we lift phone and tell hello. You do. How many of you know what is the meaning of hello?
It is the wife name of Graham Bell, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Graham Bell, who made this phone, his wife's name is Hello. See you. He used to call Hello. Now we are taking his wife name, all of us, not knowing what we are doing. Entire world is taking Hello. Hello. There is nothing meaning as Hello. Okay, that is wife name of Graham Bell. You see how much foolish we are, how much sentimental, and we are telling we are so much practical, we are believing in this and this. We don't know these basic things. So this is pure stupidity. Instead, we should tell Hare Krishna. Means actually we're taking the name of the Lord. We are saying that you also tell Hare Krishna. Many times people feel little awkward. They also say Hare Krishna or Hare Rama, Jai Sri Krishna, something they tell in return. Or Om Namo Bhagavate, something they tell something. That is very nice. Very nice to hear the Lord's names from the other side also. So this is to be there because the center of the life of the devotee is Krishna, is the Lord Himself, nothing else. So we are chanting the name. We are not doing any. We say Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Even that is also the same addressing the Lord. So that is the greeting we should do like that. Then what else? Offering prayers before taking prasad. So when you're offering prayers, why this is required also because before taking prasad, not food I am said, prasad. जब प्रसाद है तभी करना है. तो भगवान को हमने भोग लगाया. We have offered to the Lord. We are thankful to the Lord for accepting and providing me this thing because it is not for my sense enjoyment. It is for your pleasure. I have prepared this. Our family has prepared this. Now, with your permission, with your acknowledgement, we don't want to become a CHOR, chore. We want to become devotee, not a thief. So we am taking your permission. And we have given you also, we have offered you. Everything belongs to you. But with love and devotion, we have offered you. The last section, meaning of Arati. How many of you know what is the meaning of Arati? Why we do Arati? अच्छा लगता है दिखने में ना सब अंधेरा है and some light is there and Lord face glows and we can see the Lord's face. So Arati is done. We discussed now there are 8 elements, right? fire, air, water, ether, sky, mind, intelligence, ego. These are all separated material energies of the Lord. So these 8 elements only we are offering to the Lord in Arati. Okay, this is the last thing. So what we are offering, I will show you. Meaning of Arati. So Bhumi, this is a sloka from which these 8 elements come, 7.4. Okay, Bhumirapo analo vayuhu khammano buddhirev cha ahankara iti me bhinna prakritir astadha. So air, earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, also. So these are the 8 elements that is there. And in Arati what we do, you see, blowing conch, जब हम शंख फूंकते हैं ना, और कीर्तन we do, japa we do, that is sound we are offering to the Lord. These are all energies of the Lord, but we are offering to Him with love and devotion. Second is diya or dhupa. Not dhupa, deepa. Deepa is fire. Fire we are offering. That is again water conch. Some water we are giving to the Lord. That is again coming under the eight elements. Then flowers and dhupa. These are all coming under earth. Then fanning, we know peacock feather, chamar we use. That is for air. And when we pay obeisances, pranam, that is, we are saying that I am humble, I am your servant. Ego we are giving up. And the last thing is meditation. When we are praying, when we are chanting, we are offering our mind to the Lord. So actually by Arati, the pujari does all this thing. And the person who are seeing also, they also take benefit of all these things. So the 8 elements are offered in Arati. So usually all Panchabhutas in service to the Lord. Okay, and from where we have learned this? Evam parampara praptam, imam rajarshyo viduhu, sakalaneha mahata yoganashtaha parantapa. This we have received in disciplic succession, in Guru Sishya parampara. Who are our parampara? You see, this photo will be there. Prabhupada is there on the left. His Guru will be there. His name is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then his Guru, huh? Then his Guru, Bhaktivinoda Thakur ji, and then Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Okay, so everyone is there. Now, many people might ask why they are in the altar. They are also present in the altar. Okay, why they are present? Because they are not present when we give arati to the Lord and then give to them. They are not. The Lord receives the arati and then He makes that prasad. Prasad only doesn't mean food. It also means everything else. The water, the flower that is offered to the Lord, the fire, everything. And we take this, do like this. So that means we are accepting prasad. So the first prasad is given to the Guru Parampara in the altar. So they only take prasad. They are not taking our offering. Offering they are doing to the Lord on our behalf in the altar. So whenever we do dhupa, we take permission from Prabhupada, means they are actually offering to his Guru, his Guru, his Guru, his Guru, like this it goes to Krishna. And then when the prasad comes, it also comes in down in the same line. And after them only we are, so they are senior to us, so they are first receiving. Then next to Prabhupada, our temple president will be there in the temple. He will be taking then some senior devotees, then it come to Prabhuji's, then Mataji's. So in the order, they are accepting prasad. That is why they are on the altar. Okay, it is not a ritual. When you know the purpose, it is a spiritual. Guru Parampara. This was the line of spiritual masters before Srila Prabhupada. Authenticity of Parampara. Central object of Bhakti. Self-centered versus God-centered. Now all our activities are self-centered. How I will be happy, how I will be happy, what will make me happy, what will make my family happy. But it should move to God-centered. How the Lord will be happy, what I want is self-centered. What Lord wants is God-centered. Now when we come to temple, we should see that what Krishna will be pleased with. Is my activity pleasing Krishna? Is my activity chanting pleasing Krishna? Is my service, am I able to serve the Lord properly? That should be our goal. मंदिर में कभी कभी हम आते सोचते हैं कि हमें तो अच्छा लग रहा है, प्रभु क्यों क्लास में आ रहे हैं, प्रभु अच्छा लगता है। आपको अच्छा लगना है नहीं लगना है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, भगवान को अच्छा लगना चाहिए। In the initial stage we say that you should be happy, but when you become serious we should understand that we should be in the mode of giving, not taking. Is the Lord happy? Is the Lord really happy with us? That we should think. Lord is standing entire day, Archa Vigraha is there. So many devotees are giving service. What service I am doing to him? or I'm just coming for my mind satisfaction. So our activity should be God-centered, not self-centered. Else, so that transformation has to happen. The transformation is from self-centered to self means also family, family-centered or self-centered to God-centered. Okay. So this is the formula we know: A to F, quick advancement, association of devotees, book reading, chanting, hearing discourses or lectures, engagement is seva, F for prasad, food. Okay. So I will stop here. Any questions anyone has? Thank you for being patient. I took more 13 minutes, but I'm, yeah, thankful to all of you. So please, any questions anyone has or any sharing?
Couple of question, small question, follow-up question, Prabhuji.
Please put in the chat box so that it will be easy. Mm. Yes, Prabhu. One question you can ask, rest you can put and others can ask. Yeah.
Small question only. It won't take much time. Like one question is, for me actually, this is my with respect to Tilak, when we go to workplace, corporate life, uh, so should we sustain this Tilak all the time? Because I feel like most of the people they don't have it, or they have, but that will be very mild one, not like this one.
Yeah,
So
see, it
being
depends.
a devotee,
या मैं बात सुन गया आपका क्वेश्चन समझ गया कि आपको तिलक लगाना चाहिए यू शुड अप्लाई तिलक बट इफ इट इज पॉसिबल दैट यू कैन अप्लाई तिलक इन योर ऑफिस फुल्ली अप्लाई इट फुल्ली if it is not possible apply mild one if it is totally not possible then apply with water
with
apply with
water
water
also.
means it is invisible but you are actually invoking the mantras there is a om keshavaya nama actually there are 12 places where we should offer tilak not only here maybe you are only seeing here. If you actually see, our Vaishnava attire is 12 places. We have to apply tilak. Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Govindaya Namaha, Om Narayana Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha. So it is actually 12 places, like including the chest, belly, and then abdomens, and then hand, shoulder, right? So on the upper part of the body, including the back. So 12 places. So these are all the points where we want to invoke the Lord and invite Him to, because our body becomes a temple and we commit ourselves to practice Krishna consciousness. So that is how it is to be. So that is why at least full tilak or mild tilak or water tilak, Om Keshavaya Namaha. So that is how it can be done.
And in Parikrama, one follow-up small question. They say ki like it should be one or it should be like odd numbers whenever we do.
See, when we say they, who is they, that person, I don't know. So
Parampara and then
परंपरा नहीं वही मैं बता रहा
masses.
हूँ कहीं पे लिखा होना चाहिए बिकॉज आवर पंचरात्रि का विधि नारद मुनि व्हाट ही हैज मेड दिस okay 4 times normally we do tulsi parikrama so that is what I'm saying evidence we should show evidence for everything people say will say many things please ask them to show evidence then we can follow that okay so that will be our evidence from scripture has to be there
How God will be happy.
how God will be happy. Okay, maybe one sloka I will show you here. There was one sloka I wanted to share, but I couldn't. What is mentioned here in this canto? Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. Means what is dharma is given by the Lord who has made this real religious principle or bona fide laws of religion. Tu, tu means bird. Sakshat, directly Bhagavan by Supreme Personality of Godhead. Pranitam means enacted. So he has made this already. There is nothing to derive from ourselves on our own thing. Bhagavad Gita, scriptures, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrit, Vedas, everything. These are all made by the Lord Himself. So if we follow what is coming in the parampara, parampara means Krishna से ही आया रहे ना वो. So if we follow the acharyas, what Prabhupada has taught, what Ramanacharya has taught, what Madhvacharya has taught, acharyas, yes, we are already following what Krishna has spoken. Okay. Okay, I will just go to other question. Jai Shri Mataji, what is spiritual awakening? Awakening means jagna. Spiritual means anything related to the spirit soul. So we are understanding that this is my body. That is not awakening. We have to understand that we are spirit souls. And what is my duty as a spirit soul? That I have to make activities which are spiritual, which is that everything belongs to the Lord. I have to do service and sacrifice for the Lord. That is my love and bhakti and whatever names we can call, right? Devotional service to the Lord. My life should be centered around the Lord. That is spiritual awakening. That is called Krishna consciousness. Any other question? And until we do that properly, we do something else, then that is not going to please the Lord. So please also requesting everyone not to waste time like that, thinking that maybe it will please the Lord. Maybe मैं मत जाओ. What is exactly pleasing the Lord, please do that. Then because the life is very short to go into that maybe section. But yes, we can tell slowly we'll do it. That is okay. Because everything will not come immediately tomorrow, right? But we have to slowly do that, and we need Lord's mercy to give us strength. That is okay. That the Lord understands more than we tell. Okay. Ashok Prabhu, why in some of the temples the Lord is white? According to my knowledge, the Lord is defined as black. Very nice question. So the Lord is actually blackish, but in certain leelas of the Lord comes in white to resemble Srimati Radharani. He just paints himself in that way. So some leelas are there. Okay. So based on those leelas, sometimes our acharyas tell that yes, you can also make them in white, but ideally the Lord is in black. Similarly, sometimes Radharani comes in in the he looks like the Lord himself. Okay, she looks like the Lord. So ऐसा होता है. So in the leela they do it. So sometimes our devotees, our acharyas ask them to do like that.
Thank you,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
But take
Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so I think we are done. Thank you all for joining. Any questions, please ask in the group. We're ready to help you, or
Hare
coordinators can
Krishna
help.
Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, will there be any class tomorrow as well on Sunday?
Tomorrow there is no class, but that doesn't mean that you should not come. Please come in spiritual Vaishnava attire. Have darshan of the Lord. See the festivities in the morning and take darshan and go back. So it is your temple. Even are coming or doing some seva also, that is all absolutely fine. Please come and do some seva. And क्लास और टेम्पल को मिक्स ना करो. ठीक है ना, आप लोग आ सकते हो.
ठीक है प्रभु जी. हरे
ठीक है,
कृष्ण
क्योंकि
प्रभु.
मैं भी क्लास नहीं होता है तब भी जाता हूँ. सो प्लीज
ठीक है.
प्लीज कम. हरे कृष्णा. थैंक यू ऑल. हरे कृष्णा. दंडवत प्रणाम. थैंक यू ऑल.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.